Tendonitis! Please, it's horrible, stop! That is fucking noise.
I think it's an acquired taste.
Why would you bother playing music like that?
You'd have to be hyperactive.
Most people hate this kind of music. We're Tendonitis. 2/3 of Tendonitis. I'm the drummer. He's the bass player.
I'm the guitar player, dude.
No, the bass player's not here. He plays guitar. Tendonitis has been a group for over 10 years now. The first Tendonitis Jam was on April the 27th, 1994.
A couple weeks after Kurt Cobain killed himself.
That has nothing to do with our band.
Yeah, it does. We were originally going to be called Cobain's Brains.
True enough. The Sausage Hut is a place ideally for men.
Picture like a few of the worst bachelors you can imagine.
Thus the name, the Sausage Hut. So it's not like I make like frankfurters in the back room or anything.
It's not ideally for men, it's unfortunately for men.
Tons of naked pictures. It's just this crazy collage of nudity and rock and mullets and stuff.
Duncan and I came up with the concept. It was basically glam rock and porn.
Pretty wild place.
Looks pretty good.
That's their jam room downstairs. They jam 7 days a week.
The only day that I have of the week where I don't jam is Wednesdays. And that's pretty much because he works nights and I work days that day. If our schedules didn't conflict like that, we'd probably find time to jam. We have a jam space in the basement. We can jam here any time of the day, any day of the week, till 4, 5, 6 in the morning. The place is so well soundproof downstairs that it doesn't matter. Basically, the ultimate concept of a home jam room is you build a room within a room, right? So there's 2 inches of air, then there's a framing wall that's insulated and drywalled, and then we have all these posters on top of it. So it's an ideal place for bands to thrive, in particular my bands. And your average band pays about $200 a month to have a lockout jam room where they can jam up to maybe 3 days a week. Approximately $2,500 a year. 8 years I've been here, and that's 20 grand. So, essentially, my bands have saved $20,000 by living in this house that, you know, some people would call a dump. But it's the Sausage Hut, and I call it my home.
Okay, how is that?
I do it because I love it. There's no money in this music. None. For me, it's all about just getting behind that kit and beating the piss out of it. Like hitting as hard as I can, as fast as I possibly can.
It's searing. Like, Jesse pukes when he drums that hard.
I don't do it because I'm angry. I'm not mad at the world. I don't hate people. I do it because it's the heaviest fucking thing that you can do in terms of music.
You probably bleed from playing it.
And to me, that's what the concept of grind is, from every musician's point of view. Play as fast and as heavy as you can, including the singer, right? That's why you can't understand a word the singer says in most grind bands, because it's just so fast and guttural that what he has to say is not the point. The point is the sound, and it's making the human voice sound as fucking brutal as it can. And to me, that was the attraction to it. In order to listen to grind and like it, you gotta really put that album on a few times, because there's so much going on that you're not gonna get it right away.
It's way beyond primal even.
But if you have someone to explain it, you find a lot of the time that that helps newcomers. I don't know, it's the most extreme form of music that I can think of on the planet.
Incredibly fast, incredibly intense.
So, if you're interested in heavy stuff, check Grind out. Give it a chance. Appreciate it for what it is. The heaviest, most guttural, brutal assault of a group of instruments possible. That's grind.